Hi girls, it's Miss Vanessa. I'm here to try a really fun new game with you. Do you guys remember when we did the game where we picked out Skittles or colored sticks, and each colored stick had a question that you had to answer, right? So I'm gonna try that with you today. And we're gonna use a dice like this, and it has the colors on it. So I'm gonna roll it and I'm gonna answer each of the questions. And if you wanna play this at home, you can do it with your family or with friends, people that are at your house, okay? So I'm gonna roll the dice and I'll show you what I land on, and then I'll pick up the card, and there's a card with a question for each color, okay? So, all right, let me roll it. Let me roll the first time. Okay. Okay. Let's see what it landed on. It landed on yellow. Okay. So we're going to look up here, and I see the yellow card is right there. So I'm going to pick up the yellow card and see what the question is. Okay. The question on the yellow card says, what do you do to help your grown-up at home? Okay. So I live with roommates. We're all grown-ups. And one thing that we all do together is we make sure that the dishes are clean after we cook and eat. So that's one thing I do at home to help the people I live with. What is something you do at home to help your grown-up? Okay, we're gonna roll the dice again and see what our next color is. Okay, our next color is blue. We landed on blue this time. Okay, so we're gonna come up here. We're gonna get the blue question. All right, our blue question is, let's see. Our blue question says, what snacks have you been eating at home? Okay, so one of the snacks that I like to eat here at home is dried mangoes. I go to Trader Joe's and I get the dried mangoes. They're super good. They're my favorite snack to eat at home. I posted a scavenger hunt video if you want to check that one out too. And I talk about that as being something in my house that tastes good. Okay, let's try another roll. Okay, we landed on purple. Okay, so let's come up here and go to purple. There it is, it's on the bottom. Okay. The purple question says, go ahead and read, and then I will read. What have you been doing for fun at home? What's something fun that you do at home? Okay, so when you're not online doing your schoolwork or meeting with your teachers on Zoom, what are you doing to have fun? So one thing that I do to have fun at home is I actually read some books. I found some cool books that people were giving away, and so I like to read when I have fun at home. So one of the books I found, actually, look, check it out. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Some of us have read this book before. This is the very first one. You guys know that there's a whole series of books. This is the very first one. I think these books are really funny and really fun to read. Okay, let's roll our dice again and see what our next color is. Oh, what color is that? Red. Okay, let's look up here. Let's get our red question. Let's see what our red question is. Our red question says, go ahead and read first and then I'll read. Okay, it says, what have you been working on online? So, all of Allendale's teachers are posting things online to work on, and we have Chromebooks and laptops and hopefully phones that we can use to connect. So for those of us who have been connecting, what have you guys been working on online at home? Do you do math with Miss X? I know that Miss Zach posts videos of SIPS lessons. I've posted videos of SIPS lessons that you can work on. I think you guys might be a little further along than the ones I'm posting. I'm posting the beginning lessons. So if you're a kindergartner and you want to check those out, that might be where you can look for those SIPS lessons. But what other things are you guys doing online to work? Miss Vanessa has Zoom meetings with Miss Araceli and Miss Alondra and everybody from Girls Inc. After School every day. I have videos I have to watch and things I get to do to work on learning how to be an even better teacher for you guys. So let's roll our dice again. Let's see. What color did we land on? Oh, we landed on, ooh, it erased a little bit. That color is orange. That's Miss Vanessa's favorite color. Let's look up here. There's orange. Okay, so let's see what the orange question says. The orange question says, oops, what shows or movies have you watched at home? Okay. So what are you watching? What are you watching at home, on TV or on your computer? What kind of shows and movies are you watching? Ms. Vanessa has been catching up on some of her favorite shows and some really old movies that I really like to watch that I haven't seen in a long time. Some Disney movies that I really like. I'm watching old cartoons that used to be on when I was a kid. So those are the kinds of things I'm watching. What are you and your family watching? Are you watching a show together? Are you watching things with your brothers and sisters? Or just by yourself? What kinds of things are you watching? All right, so I saw that our last color, instead of flipping our dice, we're gonna look, our last question is green. That's the only one we didn't land on. So let's take a look at what that one says. This one says, ooh, this is a tough one. There's a lot of stuff on here. It says, well, so what do you like or miss most about being at home or school? So what do you like about being at home? And what do you miss about being at school? So one thing I like about being at home is that I get to sleep in a little later and I get to cook food that might take a little longer, and I might be tired. If I was going to school and then coming home and cooking dinner, I would be kind of tired, but since I get to sleep in and I get to have time at home, I can cook really fun things. So that's what I like about being at home. What I miss most about being at school is you guys. I miss you guys so, so, so much. I love seeing all of you and working with you in the morning and then seeing you in the afternoon and hanging out with you at recess and playing our fun games, doing our choice time, doing fun centers where we get to draw and write. So those are the things I miss most about school. What do you miss most about school, and what do you like most about being at home? Maybe you're really having a nice time catching up with your family and hanging out with them more. Maybe you like to have your pets at home and you don't see them when you're at school. So I want you to try and play this game with your family and friends, and maybe you guys can answer these questions together. Okay. Have a great day. I miss you guys. Bye.